For some reason, when people think of sports, they think of typical stuff like basketball, football, other football, and I guess curling now? But then when something like badminton comes up, people are like, wait, that's a sport? They probably have this idea of people outside hitting overhead, all laughing and frolicking and ugh. And at the very least, people think badminton is not an intense sport. But if you are any of those people, then you, my friend, have a bad mentality. Here's some knowledge for you. The definition of badminton is, it is a fast-paced game in which both teams attempt to hit the birdie over the net into the opposite court. And fast-paced as in the birdie can travel at a record of 332 kilometers an hour. That's more than enough to smash into a watermelon. Oh, actually, correction, 493 kilometers an hour. That's more like watermelon mush! So sure, you can hit it like those smiling, happy families if you want to be a noob. But John, what is 493 in American terms? Like miles? Who do I look like? MatPat of game theory? Go do the math yourself. I played competitively in high school, as in I was part of the newly instituted badminton team, and we crushed every other school in our league, by the way. But since moving to college, I haven't been able to play that much, and as a result, I got fat. I got worse. So a new quarter arrives, and I am signing up for classes. This was also going to be the same quarter that I was taking Psych 311, and I knew that I had to take easier classes so I wouldn't be super stressed. While signing up, though, I noticed that there were 2 badminton classes available. Ooh! Team Activities Badminton and Prep for Professionals Badminton. Alright, so Team Activities already sounds lame. It's probably for a bunch of scrubs. But then Prep for Professionals, as in they're prepping you to become a professional badminton player. Therefore, all the people in this class should be good. And good players are stereotypically Asians, so there should also be a bunch of Asians in that class. Heck yeah! That was pretty much my thought process when I signed up, and thus I was enrolled in Prep for Professional Badminton. And I was about to experience one of the greatest disappointments of my entire life. First day of class, and I am excitedly walking into the gym, ready to see a bunch of Asian dudes who look like they're gonna kick my butt, and possibly some other potentials. I walk into the gym though, and what do I see? A bunch of unenthusiastic, non-Asian people, except for a Korean classmate and a Korean coach, but no potentials. At first I was like, wait, what is this lame sauce? Is this intro to jogging? But it turns out I completely misinterpreted the meaning of the course. It's not to train you to be a professional badminton player, but it's to prepare you to teach badminton to kids as a professional physical educator. Basically, everyone in that class was a kinesiology major, except for me, the disappointed psychology major. Also, hint to you guys who want to become PE teachers, major in kinesiology. Anyway, remember how I said people didn't believe that badminton was a sport or that it wasn't an intense sport? Well, these guys were basically in that same group. They didn't even know how to play. So imagine this. Noob. Me. A guy with experience. Noobs. Me. Guy with experience. How do you think this went? Whenever I played, I would outright demolish them. Sometimes I didn't even have to hit it that hard. They just couldn't return it. A few times I just stood in a very intimidating way like, do it. I dare you. And that was enough for them to mess up. They were especially intimidated and awestruck when I smashed, or jump smashed, which is basically the fastest and hardest shot of all the strokes in badminton. It was something they've never seen or done before, and it was kind of like one of those moments in anime where the dude does something crazy amazing and everyone goes, Sugoi! I find it funny though because my smash isn't even that good. Seriously, when I was playing on the varsity team at my high school, I was like the second to last person with the weakest smash. But then there was Ricky's smash and it sucked! It just goes to show that these guys really didn't know what real badminton was. From being a below average player in my high school to being amazing, the best player they've ever seen in their life in college.
You'll be a god to them.
Oh, and I was. Every time I walked through the door, they would gather around me, call me senpai, give me their lunch money. Nah, I'm just kidding. That's obviously not true. College students don't have money. I bet this story makes me sound like I'm one of those, you are all beneath me kind of guy. Which is partially true. But mostly, I did make good friends in that class. because, friendship is important. One of the dudes, we'll call him Ken, I found out he also plays Pokemon Go, so we would just play after class. It would also please you to know that I was the friendly classmate that helped the others who struggled with learning the strokes. It's just that when it came to the games, I pretty much used my opponents as practice for my smashes. Yeah, but the coach was cool. He could actually play the game and was a lot better than all the others. But he did lie to me. He said that if anyone challenges him and beats him, then that person gets an A and doesn't have to come to the rest of the class. But I bet he wasn't counting on one of his students actually being good, because I did challenge him and I did beat him, but I still had to come to the class. So, sneaky Koreans, am I right? Honestly though, I didn't mind, since I love badminton and it was just a way for me to relieve my stress from Psych 311. Overall, even though the class didn't turn out the way I expected, I had a fun time, completely dominating everyone, including the coach. I wonder what will happen if I enrolled in that team activity badminton class. Oh my gosh, it's the end card time. Oh my goodness, I'm so tired right now. I'm so sorry. But I'm doing this end card really early this morning, and when I woke up, I was just like, oh. But you know what? It's okay, because I was really excited to show you guys this video. It was really fun making it, and I just really hope that you guys enjoyed it. And I'm actually kind of curious, how many of you guys actually play badminton or know about it? I understand that not everyone is good at the sport or they've played it before, but I'm just saying that, hey, if you have the chance, then go watch it or play it. It's interesting because I'm actually going to be playing badminton again. Well, actually not really, because I'm kind of a coach. Yeah, that has its own problems. So I'd probably make a video about that later, but not the next one. Probably sometime in the future, though. So be on the lookout for that. And if you want to be notified of my future releases and you haven't subscribed, then I don't know what you're doing, but you should subscribe. I mean, I know what I'm going to be doing after this. I'm probably going to be taking a nap. All right, that's it for this end card. Thank you again for watching. And until next time, stay young.